on hands and knees. And then onto forearms. Right leg out straight behind. No, we're not. I promise we're not. Shift your weight back and forward, so you're loosening your ankle. It's the complete opposite end of the intensity. You're just doing a little ankle stretch. What do you take it for? Okay, bring that knee in, other leg out behind, toes tucked, back and forwards. The leg stays straight, you're working into your toes, your ankle. And then that knee comes back in. Now up onto straight arms. Circle your hips round. Feel like you are an eccentric artist and your tailbone is your brush. And you're wanting to make a big swirly like creation on the back wall. Oh, go the other way. That doesn't sound right to say. Yeah. Okay, and then to center. Left hand forward slightly, threading the needle, right arm opens, inhale. Exhale, bend the elbow, thread under, and then reach your arm long and straight along the ground. Inhale, open again. Exhale, bend the elbow, reach through and straighten your arm along the ground. 3 more. Inhale, open. Keep your right knee heavy. Exhale, thread your arm through, bending the left elbow. Inhale, open. Hand here on the hard floor. Exhale, thread, and when you bend this elbow, it wants to stay above your wrist, so you're kind of there. That's it. And again. The elbow stays above wrist, bend, hover. That's it, so you're working the strength on this arm. Do 1 more. And then thread through and stay there. Now land on your right shoulder and reach your left arm up toward the top of the mat. And take your tailbone toward the right side of that circle you were making. So the left waist gets longer. We're going to merge this into a side child's pose. So follow with me. Bend your left arm so the hand is on the floor in front of your face. Sink your hips back and rest your head on your right hand as your left arm straightens out in front of you. Rest your head on your right hand, left arm is out straight still. That's it. Now angle your chest onto your right thigh and angle your arms across to the right. So your left arm is reaching across to the right side of the mat. Side child's pose. You've still got a little headrest with your right hand. And we're opening more into the left ribs. Hips are still back. Centralise your head, Charlotte. Are you looking under your arm still?
Yeah.
Forehead to the floor. Forehead onto your right hand. Put your hand under your head rather than on it. That's it. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Okay. Come back to centre. Come back up onto hands and knees. Right hand just forwards a little, a bit wider on your mat. Left arm threading the needle. Inhale. Bend the elbow as it threads through and then reach your arm straight along the floor. Inhale, open. When you bend your right elbow, elbow above wrist so that you're building strength in your right arm. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread through. Try and get your left arm to skim along the ground. So it bends when it threads under and then it straightens as it reaches along the floor. Make this your last one. When you next thread through, you're staying there, landing on your left shoulder and ear and right arm to the top of the mat. And your tailbone, the brush, is moving toward the left side of the circle. Look under your right arm. Nothing. I'm just going to come and check that you get it okay on this side. I thought you had a tattoo along your back there, and I thought, oh, Charlotte, I didn't know you had a tattoo. But it's just the band of your trousers has come loose. So now bend your right arm. So your right arm makes like a window frame.
Like that.
No, like that. Left hand comes under your head.
Yeah.
And sit back. Right arm then will naturally straighten out.
Yeah.
Then angle your chest over your left thigh. And you're inside child's pose. Angle that way. Up, up, up. Let me move you. Let me move you. That's it. That's it. There you go. Right arm reaching towards the left side of the mat. We obviously don't come into that very often that way because I'm having to do quite a few little corrections. My child proposed that way. That's it. Head rest in that hand. Did you? Oh, sorry. Okay, another breath. And then come back into centre. Let's take a downward dog this time. So lift your hips, look through the gap of your legs. We're going to lift and lower your heels a few times. Again, bending into the toes. Working the stretch in the back of your leg. And then walk your hands and feet towards each other. We'll do 3 rolls. Pull your belly in, then pull your lower ribs in, and then feel your breastbone pushing back in the chest. Then your shoulders roll down and the head looks forwards. Inhale. 2 more of those. Exhale, chin to chest, then bowing at the chest, bowing at the lower ribs, at the waist, then the hips. Go as deeply into that forward bend through your hips as you can, till you feel the back of the legs tells you that's as far as you're going. And then roll back up. Belly pulls in, ribs pull in, breastbone pushes you up and back, shoulders roll back. Go 1 more time. Just let your breath find a place wherever it is with your roll. Inhaling when you get to the bottom and exhaling as you come up. So once you're up to standing, keep your heels down, float your arms, inhale, keep the waist back. Bring your arms down, exhale. So make a conscious effort that when your arms come forwards, the waist is not pushing back, but it's pressing back in order not to move forwards. Do that again, inhale up. And exhale down. Then add a heel lift. So as your arms come up, the heels lift up. And as your arms come down, the heels come down, and you want to feel like your ankles are tied to one another so that they don't fall apart. And another like that. Stay up this time and we'll hold for 3 breaths. Hold it there. 2. Feel your calves working to lift the heels. 1. As your heels go down, hands are going to go behind your head. Keep your hands behind your head. Keep your hips facing forwards. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to the right. Feeling the left hip press back a little. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate to the left. Feeling your right hip press back a little. Inhale, center. Rotating without the pelvis moving means that you have to work your core. Inhale, center. If we just let the pelvis turn, then we're just rotating the skeleton. But we're not rotating, we are rotating the upper body of the skeleton, stabilizing the lower body. So then it requires muscular work. 1 more each way. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center, right arm down, left hand to the right ear or right side of the head, and draw your head away from the straight arm. Next stretch. And relax a little more. See if you can get more from it by doing less, by letting go a bit more. Your head and your arm are going to come up at the same time, and then drop your hand behind your head toward the space of your shoulder blades. Catch hold of your elbow and push your elbow up into your hand. Take a little side bend toward the right and press your hips a little toward the left. Come up to center And then release. So now you're, which side? Thank you. Left arm down, right hand to the ear. Yes, thank you. Head across that way, Pippa. That's it. And again, see if you can just relax a little more through your shoulder, through your arm. So this time, as your head and your arm come up, your right hand drops between your shoulder blades and your left hand catches the elbow. Now press your elbow up into your hand. Then a little lean over toward the left, pressing your hips slightly out to the right. Try not to collapse forwards or backwards, but be right in one central line. And then come up and take both arms forwards in front of you, palms facing one another. Lift both heels up high. In fact, palms face down, heels high. Good, then you're going to keep your heels high and just slide down a little, keeping your spine upright. And then push back up again. Remember to feel like your ankles or your feet are tied to one another. Heels stay lifted as you bend your knees, whatever amount you can. Doesn't have to be far. And we don't want to lean forward. So if you're bending your knees, but you're ending up bending forwards, then work more on pushing your ankles forwards. Do one more. Ankles forwards, hips down. And then up. So now you're going to sink your heels, bend forwards, and then arms in front and lift the heels. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Heels down, bend forwards, arms pressed back. Heels up and then stack your spine upright. Again, heels down, arms back, bending forwards. Heels lift, arms in front. Bend forwards again. This time lift your arms toward the ceiling and then swoop your arms all the way up with an inhale. Exhale, squat and swoop through. Inhale up. Exhale, squat and swoop through. There's quite a lot of tension through those lifts of the heels. So just feel like this is dispersing the tension from your legs as they go bouncy. 3 more. 2. And 1 more. Arms up in the air, and then like you're diving forwards, your arms come down, look down, and then start rounding through your spine, diving down into the floor in front of your feet. Arms reaching down. And then bend your knees deeply and lower your bottom to the floor and sit down. Have your legs in front of you. Have your soft block somewhere nearby. And then if you need that when you're lying down, you've got it in your band as well. Did everyone pick a band up? Great. Hold on to the back of your legs. Pull your spine up straight. Inhale. Exhale, scoop into a C shape, sinking back slightly. Hollow the belly. Inhale as you pull, lift up. Exhale, hollow the belly. 1 more like that. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hollow the belly. So stay in this back position and then see if you can extend out the right leg and bend the right leg. Extend out the left leg, bend the left leg. Keep hold of the legs, extend both, bend both. Okay, keep that angle, but straighten your spine more, but not sitting up, just straightening back. Keep scooping the belly, but lifting the breastbone. Right leg, bend, left leg, bend. Try both legs, bend. Okay, now no arms. Right leg, bend. If it doesn't straighten and you just get to there, that's fine. Left leg, bend, and then both legs. So it could be here or it could be here. And down. Singles or doubles. 6. You can go doubles all the way. 5. 4. Double doesn't mean they have to straighten. It could be just to there. 3. 2. And on your last one, stay there. And if you need to hold the legs again, hold the legs again. Hollow the belly, lift your breastbone. You're bent or you're straight. I don't mind. Do whichever one you can do. Hold for 3 more breaths. Shoulders soft, breastbone lifting. 2. 1. Then your feet come down slightly apart, hands behind, lean back into your hands and push your chest open. Scoop your bottom under, reach your knees away, reverse tabletop. And then when your bottom comes down, arms in front, roll down onto your spine, bring your arms by your side, feet coming a little closer to your bottom. Head can go on that thin block if you need to. Get yourself set up into setup position. Great, so let's take the first round of the 100 where we're going to go bent and straight. We're going bent and straight. So neutral pelvis, inhale. Exhale, right leg into knee fold, pause, inhale, stabilize. And then left leg joins the right leg. Inhale and exhale, nod chin, curl up chest, sink your lower ribs. Inhale 5 beats. Exhale 5 beats, palms up. If you can do the straight leg option, in 2, 3, 4, 5, straighten 2, 3, 4, 5, bend 2, 3, 4, 5, straighten 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going, sniffing your breath in, blowing the breath out. 6 more to go. In 2, 3, 4 with the sniffs, out 2, 3, 4 with the blows. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 3 to go. Bend 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten 2, 3, 4. One more round. And then bend the legs in, hold the back of your thighs, rock up to sitting, touch the ground lightly with your toes, hug the legs in, hover your arms around and only hold the legs if you need to. Otherwise, pretend you're holding your legs like they're a big beach ball and roll like a ball. Inhale back. Exhale up. Try and keep this shape. If you need to touch your legs, touch your legs. If it's not comfortable on your spine, come up to sitting. Good, go 4 more. If you're not holding your legs, you want to make sure that they are staying fixed in shape and position. 2. Massaging up and down your spine. 1 more. And then when you're all the way up, pause there. Good, legs straighten out this time. Arms in front. Okay, we're going down really slowly. Point your feet, reach your legs forwards, pull the belly back. Feel like your spine and your legs are trying to pull away from each other with muscular extension as you go down. Contraction and extension, all the way down. Once you're down, grab your, oh no, leave your arms by your side. We'll use the belt in a minute. Arms by your side. Narrow the waist a little, sink the small of your lower back slightly to the floor. Your legs might have to shuffle in a bit shorter to you. And then we're alternating leg kicks up. Kick your right leg up. If the knee needs to bend, let it. Lower it back down. Kick the left leg up. If it bends, that's fine. And lower. As you do this, when the leg goes toward the floor, slow it down. Kick, slow the descent. Kick, slow the descent. Bend your knees a bit. Lift your knees up. Try that underneath the back of your legs, then it protects them when they're down. And then you've got something more to push into. Does that make any difference? Yeah, okay. And I'd use that at the end when we do relaxation as well. 1 more each side. Okay, take your band. Right leg goes in the air with the band around your foot. Now flex your feet so the toes pull towards you. And feel like your left leg, that's the one on the ground, feel like the left leg is pulling from the sole of your foot up into the hip. So as that left leg pulls shorter into the hip, notice how your right hip rolls away slightly from your right waist. I'll say that again. Left leg pulls in, gets a bit shorter, so your right waist almost rolls away from you a little. Your right hip pushes down as the left hip pulls in. Hold that a couple more breaths. We're going to use the band around the foot to help us roll up. So do a little kick back with the right leg, and then as the foot pushes into the band, roll your way up. Lose the bands. You're taking it with you though, so you can hold it in your hands. And then feet point, scoop the belly back, roll back, legs extending as you go down. Arms by your side, band on the floor, second time. So your feet are lightly pointed. You're going to kick up one leg and then slow the descent so it lands gently. Other leg. These little kicks are active stretches, so it's a different type of stretching. And as you stretch this way, each one is strengthening the front of the leg and lengthening the back of the leg. And Sally, just go easy on that kick as well if it's over pulling in the back of the knee. Nice, another each side. Next time your left leg comes up, you're going to take the band around your foot and we flex both feet so the toes pull towards you. Right leg stays on the floor. If your right leg needs to bend, that's fine. For some people, the leg on the floor might need to bend for comfort, for alignment. If your right leg is straight, I'd like you to draw the right leg into the hip joint and feel how the left hip rolls a little bit further away. So it's like you're squaring your hips off more. Right leg pulls in, left hip rolls away. A few more breaths into the back of the left leg. We're doing the same thing to roll up. So the left foot kicks slightly into the band and rolls you up to sitting. Lean forward enough that you can take it off. Pop the band to the side, point your feet, arms in front. We are going to try and go down and lift the legs up vertical as we roll to the floor. So scoop your belly back and start lifting the legs as you roll your lower back to the floor. Keep your head and shoulders lifted. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, lower the legs a bit, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, lower the legs a bit more, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more to go. Lower the legs a bit more, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have to keep lowering. There might be a spot where you need to finish. 2 more breaths. Head and shoulders lifted, Caroline, look to the legs. That's it. Now you're on your last breath, low as you can go. Good, and then legs all the way down to the floor, arms over behind, full body stretch. Separate your legs just a little bit. Narrow in the waist, draw the small of your lower back to the floor, but your arms are behind you. Lift your right leg about a foot off the ground and your left arm about a foot off the ground behind you, and keep it there. Okay, just about a foot off the ground, so not too high. Just about a foot off the ground. Yeah, not too high. Keep drawing the small of your lower back down. You want to feel like your legs are both shortening into the hips, into the waist. Now the arm and legs stay there, but they are going to pulse up and down within the range of about a foot. So the arm and leg that are off the floor go up, down, about a foot up, a foot down, in the air, 2 feet up, 1 feet up. Keep the middle strong. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keep them on the 2 feet high position. Keep drawing the small of your lower back down. 3, 2. Roll to the top edge of your sacrum. 1. The arm and leg go down, the other arm and leg lift about a foot off the ground to begin with. You're just holding it there. Nice. They are lifted, but they're not stretching. They're both, your arm and your leg are pulling in toward the midline of the body. Opposite arm and leg, Charlotte. So right arm. Your leg was okay. Oh, left leg. Left leg up, right arm.
Right.
That's it. That one.
Yeah.
That one. There you go.
There.
That's it. And waist down nice. Okay, then let's go for that little pulse in the air. So about an extra foot up and down as you pulse the arm and leg. They both come up. They both go down. Not all the way down though. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep them on the higher position. Back of the waist moving toward the floor. Really hug your belly in. Feel your belly muscles kind of rolling over the belly button up toward the ribs. Nod your chin up, look forwards towards your legs. Okay, here's a real challenge for you. Draw the lower back down, both arms and legs up. Hold. 5, squeeze the legs together. 4, lift the back of the chest. 3, keep it there. What's wrong? 2. Come on, Pam, for one breath. 1, all the way down. Well done. Rest. Nice. You might like a little butterfly stretch or a knee hug. Let your arms relax. It's quite hard doing that. It's not for everyone either. Okay, if you're not already in butterfly stretch, go into butterfly stretch. And if your arms haven't gone wide yet, let your arms go wide so it releases your shoulders, your chest. And then we are just going to get a little bit more from this mid space and work into some oblique work. So when your knees come back in, can you interlace your right hand behind your head? And straighten, hang on, let's do a bent leg version first so that we've got a gentler option for those who need to. So right hand's behind your head and left arm is straight out to the side. Yeah, both legs are bent at the moment. Lift your left leg into knee fold and cross your right shoulder toward the left knee. Okay, and now your left, switch the legs over, Charlotte. Left leg is up. That's it, there you go. Now cross your right shoulder to the left knee. There you go. Then tap the foot with your floor as your shoulder lowers down and lift again. So we're going down, tap the floor, lift and cross. Good, down, tap the floor. 3, down, tap the floor. 2, think of the shoulder lifting over, not the elbow. 1, down, left foot on the floor, switch the arms. Right leg lifts, left shoulder crosses. Let's go again this side. So tap, lift and cross. Tap, lift and cross. Bend the left leg calf. Bend the left leg. 3, that's it. 2, 1. Back to center. Okay, switch the arms again. Now you're going for a stronger option. So you're straightening your left leg. And unless you need the neck support, you are straightening your right arm over behind. Inhale. Exhale, lift your left leg and reach your right arm to the outside of the leg. Inhale down. Exhale, lift and reach across. Inhale down. Lift from the back of your chest. It's not important how far over your arm reaches, but how far your torso twists. 2 more like this. 2 and down. 1 and down. Bend the left leg in. Switch your arms round. Straighten your right leg. You can have the left hand behind your head or extended. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Opposite arm and opposite leg. Rotate. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and rotate. Inhale, lower. Left arm, right leg. 3. 2, as the leg goes down, it either doesn't fully land or it touches the ground lightly. 1. Down. Okay, so we're going both legs straight. Yeah, left arm out to the side. On the floor, Alison, on the floor. Both legs straight on the floor. That's it. Left arm out to the side, right arm overhead. Left arm out to the side, right arm overhead. Let's do the same thing last time. Lift left leg, cross right arm over. Inhale, lower. Arm behind. Exhale, reach and cross. Inhale, down. Exhale, reach and cross. Inhale, down. 2 more. Up and over. And lower. 1 more. Up and over. And lower. Legs stay there. Arms switch. Right arm out to the side. Left arm up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Inhale, down. Exhale, cross. Inhale, down. Hello. Left arm, right leg. 2 more. 2. And 1. Well done. And then down. And both arms overhead. Both legs straight. Inhale. And exhale, relax. Soften. Do a little knee hug. Hug your right knee to the chest. And right leg straight, left knee hugs to the chest. Hug both knees into your chest. And then let's start with our arms down by our side and bent legs. Remember the hip hops? We're going to start with the hip hops, and for some of you, you'll be going into the rollover. So don't worry if you don't. Hug your belly in, double tap your feet to the floor, bring your knees back up and hop your hips off the floor. Lower your hips, double tap your feet to the floor, lift, hop the hips. Feet touch floor, lift, hop the hips. 2 more like that. Keep your arms and shoulders on the floor. 1 more. Tap the floor, hop the hips from the floor. Okay, stronger version. Legs up straight. This is the rollover. Otherwise, carry on with what you were doing. Inhale, exhale, legs roll over behind, reach them out behind. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Lower 1 or both legs toward the floor. Inhale, exhale, lift the legs, roll over. Inhale, legs behind. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, legs lower toward the floor. Exhale, legs roll over. Inhale, legs behind. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, legs toward the floor. 1 last time. Exhale, roll over. Inhale, legs behind. Exhale, roll down. Last time. Inhale, lower the legs to the floor. And exhale, legs up, knees to chest. Hug in, whatever you were doing. Circle the knees open and closed. And the other way. Okay, we're going to come to hands and knees. So you can either roll back and forwards a few times on your spine and either spin your legs round or roll over your crossed legs, or just come round to hands and knees by turning round on your back. End up with hands and knees. And seeing as Pam kind of requested it at the beginning of class, we are going to be doing the forearm plank, but not first thing. In a moment. First of all, though, knees quite close together. 3 cat-cows. Lower the belly, look forwards, inhale. Scoop your belly, look under, exhale. Feel the cohesive movement between pelvis, ribcage and head, all kind of flowing as one to create this cat-cow movement. 1 more like that. Good. Now when you look forwards and you make the dip, send your right leg out behind and then bring your right knee towards your nose. Right leg lifts as you lift the head. Right knee under. Again. And knee to nose. Leg extends. Knee to the floor. Left side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more. Leg extends, head lifts. Knee to nose. We've just added the leg as the movement of the pelvis. 1. You finish with a leg extending. Inhale, knee to floor, exhale. This is where, personally, I like my knees to be padded, but it's entirely up to you. If you've got sensitive knees, put that thin block under your knees. Send your right leg out behind again. Right leg. Spin on the left knee, so your left foot spins off the back edge of the mat. Lift your right arm, catch hold of your right foot and push your hip forwards. Push your thigh back. Hip forwards, thigh back. Hip forwards, thigh back. Roll your shoulder back, stretch the front of your thigh. Holding that for a few more breaths. It's easier to balance, Pam, if you can turn on this knee. Yeah, but that's why I suggested then block under your knee, but you put it under the other one, didn't you?
I only need it under here.
Oh, right, okay, fine. Are you getting a bit of a stretch in the front of your thigh there? Yeah. Yeah. Press your hips forwards a bit more, Kath. Hips forwards. And that's it. And then release back down onto both knees. Spin round on the shin. And same thing other side. So if your knee was sensitive, you're going to use that soft block. Straighten your left leg, lift the left leg. Spin on your right knee so the shin comes off the back of your mat. Catch the left foot this time. Press the thigh and the foot back and press your hip forwards. I'll do it. It's hard to swing it round, yeah. Is it hurting the knee? Well, it will help better if you bring your hand up here. That's it. Right, now spin your shin towards me. That's it. Okay, now lift this hand. There you go.
But I'm balancing it because
Okay, fine.
Because I'm balancing on this.
Yeah, fine. Lie on your tummy, catch hold of your left foot. Take another couple of breaths. Oh yeah, got it. Okay.
Thanks.
Better. And then both knees to the floor. Forearms. Reach one leg back, doesn't matter which. The other leg back, forearm plank. 5 breaths only. Push your thigh bones firmly to the legs. 4, 3, feel your musculature is hugging the skeleton, supporting your skeleton. 2, and even if you're breathing faster than me, you're still holding. 1, knees down all the way to the floor, lift your chest, press into the forearms. Okay, your first couple of ribs touch the floor. Then see if you can bring your arms round by your side and hug your belly in. Either stay there or bend your legs and see if they're there for your hands to catch. And if they're not, stay where you were. And if you've caught hold of your feet, push your feet back into your hands so your chest lifts more and maybe the thighs lift. Yeah, so don't force it. If you yank your legs in and you can't easily get hold of them, it will hurt somewhere. Hold for a couple more breaths. Relax your shoulders, let them roll back. Lift, lift. That's it. Lift your breastbone a bit more. There you go. And then relax all the way down. Rest. You're turning your right cheek to the floor and looking to the left. Let go, yep. You might want a little child's pose to help that stretch out if it's cramping. Yeah, take a child's pose. Sit this next one out. The next time we do it, we're going to try and lift as you inhale, lower as you exhale. Lift as you inhale, lower as you exhale. So come back forehead to the floor. If you were doing the one without the hold of the legs, I'll do that with you. If you were holding the legs, then bend your legs in, catch hold of your feet. Start with your forehead touching the floor. And then if you were on your if you were without your arms are along by your side. Lift, inhale, so those not holding the feet, you lift your head and chest and arms. Lower, exhale. Lift, inhale. Lower, exhale. If you're holding your feet, your shins push back into your hands. Inhale. Lower, exhale. 2. And lower. 1. And lower. Then release your legs and turn onto the other cheek. Give your bottom a little rock. And then let's sit back into a child's pose. Start off with your hands wide, your hips sitting back. Angle your chest a bit more on your right thigh and bring the left hand on top of your right hand. Side child's pose. You can angle a bit further over if you need to, or you can bring your head underneath, your hand underneath your head if you like having a headrest. So Sally, legs out in front and take a side bend over that one. That's it. And then go to the other side, hands wide, and then right hand on top of left hand, angle your chest on the left thigh. If you ever feel like you've worked quite hard after class or a little tired, then rest in the knowing that probably Monday night is probably the fastest of the classes I teach, because by Thursday night I've maybe cut a few things out and thought I'm trying to fit too much in there. So you always end up doing a little bit more in this class. Come back to centre, your hands wide, do a downward facing dog. Sally, just stay where you are. Yeah. And then walk your feet to the top end of your mat. Put your hands in front of your feet. Lift your heels and see if you can lower your bottom to your lifted heels. If your knees don't like that, don't. Okay, and then walk your fingers behind you and then see if you can use that to lower down bottom first or heels first, it doesn't matter which. And then come down all the way down onto your back. And it's only a thin block, but it's worth using anyway. Put it under your bottom and take a full body stretch with that little thin block under your bottom. And if you did pick a bigger block up and you want to use that, then by all means do. If your arms are overhead, bring them down, let your shoulders relax more. Bend the legs in, feet flat, take the block out, give your pelvis a circle on the floor. Once it lands, circle the back of the pelvis round, massage like you did when you were drawing the circles earlier. Go the other way. Finish by lifting your bottom just a little so you can stretch your spine long, and then relay your bottom. Relax your legs however you want to relax them. I'll get it. Go on, you lie down, I'll get it for you. And ideally, your feet should be touching the floor easily. I'm going to get you a thinner block. That bolster, that's really big for you. Plug your knees in. Keep your knees in. Okay. Right. That's a bit better. This you might recognize, because I've mentioned it before, is a prayer to dispel disease. And disease doesn't have to be massively severe. Disease is just when we are not in a full state of ease. Dis-ease. So as you listen to it, just let it soothe you and help you meet that space of ease right now. Shifting from dis-ease into ease. full breath in. Now, move however you want to move. Make your way up however you want to make your way up. No rush. Thank you all. Well done. All right. I have sent the email out for the next block. Has anyone not got it? Good. Thank you. Next week. Oh, Joe, I haven't got your email address. Oh. No. So I think I might have you on one of my systems and not another one. Let me just, can you just come and tell me it and then I can put it straight on here and I don't forget.